Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. Part two of this. I've added a little flare to it and put some interactive fill tool, and I also uh, just rotated it 22.5 degrees. So we're going to take this item and Control D and move this to that node and then rotate it 22.5 degrees. And we get that shape just like we did in part one. So this is part two. Now from here on out, don't move that shape. And actually, we're going to make a duplicate of that shape and put it over there because we're going to, you know what, it doesn't matter if you move the shape because we're going to put the blend tool to it as long as you nudge it. And I'm using maybe more of the center on this one so it kind of looks weird or maybe better. And like I did in the first video, there's several ways you could do this, but instead of filling in the black, I'm going to show you a couple of cool tools. And this time it looks like we don't have any leaks, which is a good thing. And I think we got it. So now what I want to do is take away my blend. I'm just going to delete them. But I'm going to give these an interactive fill and hopefully do a little bit better job this time. We're going to grab the interactive fill tool and we're going to swipe across there. And I'm actually going to put black on both edges. And then I'm going to bring that orange in the middle. Maybe have to bring it in twice because I just want a little bit of black. Now that'll look pretty good right there. We might, well, the tool I'm going to use, it doesn't really do any good to angle that. So now we're going to get the attribute eyedropper and we're going to take a sample there. And it's going to change it a little bit. Instead of doing each one of them individually, I think it looks pretty cool. The attribute eyedropper just does what you just did. See, like that one's totally different. But now what we're going to do different, we're going to bring in this black. We're going to go ahead and go to object order, back a page, and we're going to move it over there. Look at that. So now we didn't have to fill in the other lines with black. We're going to go ahead and Control G to group it, Control D to duplicate it, and then double click on the rotation and get it to that node. Now this time we did 22.5 degrees, which is just a smaller number. Then we're going to go 45, Control D, and you get a total different look. I don't think the black box this time will really help, but we'll make it, see if it stands out. Maybe not. Yeah, it makes it stand out a little bit. But see the interactive fill tool lines? You can't even really tell which is, because of the black background, you can't really even tell what's going left or right. Anyway, just an idea or two and a couple of tools. Thank you for watching.